YouTube subscribers? Listen, or social media, all my people did. What's up? This your girl, Pastor T. Listen, I always love to share amazing books, right? Great books for those of you that don't read or do read. Some of them have one of those audio things, but if you're a reader, there are so many great things, and I tell people this all the time. There are so many great things that are hidden in books. A lot of my wisdom, a lot of my knowledge, a lot of my understanding comes from books. Every time I get in a place where I become stuck, I feel like I can't identify who I am in that season, I always find me an amazing book that to read or that's already out there, but it's always on the journey that I am going on or I am in. I am in a season of dreaming. If you are part of my email blog, you know this already. I'm always talking about dream big, dream big, dream. You know, I preach the sermon, dream big. So in this season has been that season of me just dreaming, because I believe that your imagination, Albert Einstein said it best, your imagination, man, is so more than you can ever imagine is when you start to dream. Now, here's the difference between a dreamer and a vision, because I'm always talking about dreamers, but I never tell you the importance of having a dream with a vision. You got to be able to have a dream you just sleep on, and you may not do, and some may walk out and do it, but a vision, it's when you write that thing down and you make it plain so that you can run with that plan, run with what you're going to do. Oh man, I got another great book. You got to get it. It is the planner Thrive. I use her planner, Khadijah. If you're watching, I love her planner beyond measure. It allows you to go deeper. I'm gonna show you a picture of this planner. I got to, because it allows you to go deeper. It allows you to not just look at next year, but it allows you to look in 10 years. It allows you to look in 5 years. It allows to look in this year. It allows you to really, really sit down. If you are a person like me, that I have to see my plan. I got to see what it looked like so that I can know what I'm striving to. And here's the thing, when you start thriving to where you're going, you're able to focus on what God has called you to do and not what others are doing or what's going on with everybody else, but you're just moving and focus on what God called you to do, as well as making sure you pause and spend time with family, right? All of that great stuff. But you got to get her planner. Her planner is absolutely amazing. Khadijah, I want you to know, girl, you already got me looking in year 5. There's some things that I'm going to do. I'm planning now that's going to happen in year 5. I believe God for it. I believe the Lord gonna let me stay here so I can see it. Come on, your glory. I pray you do. But it's amazing what you have. So I'm so super duper proud of you. I'm gonna make sure I tag you so that you can know, hey, go get her planner Thriving, as well as she has another journal that comes with it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. But here's the book. So you see, I'm throwing everybody. I love it. Here's the book that I just read. I read this book in a day and a half. I read it the next day because I had to go with my husband and him in basketball real quick. But I read it on my porch, just sitting outside, just reading through this book. It was such a breath of fresh air. His story alone is amazing. By the way, it's titled Here Come That Dreamer. If you know me, you know that is the title of my series that I preached in December, titled Here Comes That Dreamer. I did not read this book until my last sermon, and I used it in my sermon. The different things that he talked about, his story is absolutely amazing. I love to read. I'm in a season of, dreaming big, of course, but also being a visionary that is walking out in the visions and the plans that God has designed for me only when God wants me to, only when God says yes. I'm at the, I told somebody the other day, I'm at a season of I'm a puppet for him. Whatever you want me to do, this is what I'm going to do. And sometimes I fail at it. Sometimes I make mistakes. But sometimes I listen to God and it works out in our favor because I'm listening to God. So here, check this out. Great read, great book. That's all I really want to share. You got to hear his story. This dude left a whole state to come to another state because he trusted God. He had some failing moments. His business was about to close. On top of that, he ended up doing something else. If you know, Bishop rocks him all the time. TD Jakes rocks him. Other people that I know that are major out there rocked, I can't think of them right now, but they rocked 316, which is his apparel. We watched this dude grow from, oh my God, when he was just in a mall, and now he has... You got to read the book. Amazing book. If you are that person that says, I'm starting something, I'm doing something that's unfamiliar, I'm doing something that's different. If you are that person, you want to read this book. And Jump. That's another book by Steve Harvey. Changed my life forever. Changed my life forever. But Here Come That Dreamer. This is that person that's like Job. Everybody may say you can't make it. Everybody say you won't have it. Everybody say you're nothing. Everybody may say, they may look at your bottom. They may look at that you're not doing great. They may look at all of that and they may throw you to the wolves, throw you to other people, just talk about you like a dog, drag your name through the mud. But man, you got to keep on. Come here, Jacob. You got to keep on dreaming. You got to keep on believing regardless, because everything that Jacob experienced, Joseph, Lord, I keep saying Jacob, Joseph, the brother, you got to read the book. Joseph experienced, but it got him to a place where, baby, it was life-changing. And if you know the story, he went from the pit. I'm going to just make it simple, as the preachers would say, from the pit to the palace. But there's some things he experienced in the middle of that pit that a lot of people don't want. That pit and palace opportunity between the two, that was something that was going on in the middle. There was a lot of pain, a lot of crying, a lot of tears. And if you are a dreamer, you will experience that. So you got to get this book. Will change your life forever and get you to moving. I'm ready. That's all I'm gonna say. Whatever God want me to do in the season, that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm preparing now for my next. Preparing now for what's about to happen. I know I'm gonna fail, I know I'm gonna fall, but it's okay. I'm gonna keep on going. Here come that dream. Just go get the book. All right. Stay blessed. Just go get the book, because I ain't trying to preach to nobody. All right. And I might come back and talk about some of the stuff. So go get the book. We may talk about it. We may talk about it on my Tanya Hart Ministry page or on my YouTube page. I don't know. We'll talk about it. But Here Comes That Dreamer by, it may be backwards. I don't know. It looked backwards. But anyway, by this dude. What's his name? Jalen. Go check out his book. And check out his brand, his t-shirts, his sweaters and all that. Rock him out. Amazing. We love his brand. And he got a shirt that says, Here Come That Dreamer. You got to go check him out. All right. Until next time, stay blessed. Just supporting my people. Supporting people out there doing business from the ground up. I love it. Stay blessed. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, remember, you are a product of God's grace and God's mercy. I got to remind you of that if I don't remind you of nothing else. That you are a product of God's grace and God's mercy. When you learn to see yourself through God's eyes and not people, because you are a product of God's grace. Always remember that no matter what. Everything you experience, everything you go through is because you're a product of God's grace. It's just learning from your lessons and learning from your consequences that you ain't made. Anyway, just you're a product of grace. All right, bye. Stay blessed.